सिद्ध अच्छी होती है पर हर चीज़ में नहीं. What these guys are after is money. That's it. Please stop discriminating between students. They have the lives of very fragile and vulnerable people in their life. I am a marketing student, so I exactly know what these coaching centers are doing. The teachers are so freaking bad. Why are they segregating students? These coaching centers make money out of your failure. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is about the NEET coaching scam because I really don't want you guys to go through what I went through. So if you guys are going to go ahead and say, who are you to talk so much shit about coaching centers, I'll tell you, I'm someone who did go to this coaching and left in between. I'm someone who really wanted to be a doctor but could not take the pressure of it all. I'm someone who come from a PCB background, so I have seen tons of kids going through the same process that you guys are maybe going through or are planning to go through. And I'm someone who is now a marketing student, so I really understand the strategy of these coaching centers, which I'm going to explain you guys right now. So let's begin. I have a friend who used to study for 12 to 14 hours every day for 2 years straight, 11th and 12th. She used to top her coding examination. She used to be the first one in school. She was the topper. Now she is in a private medical college and her parents are spending crores of rupees to make her a doctor. I have a friend who was so chill about studies, but that does not mean he did not study hard. He used to give his best, study as much as my first friend did, just not taking the pressure of it all. He is in a government college right now because his mental health is. I have a friend who has taken a gap year for NEET. He is in the worst mental space right now. I'm telling you guys all of this to let you know that everyone has their own journey. So firstly, please do not compare yourself to anyone else, because this is where the whole problem stems from, comparison. And this is what the coaching centers take advantage of. The most important thing that I want to explain you guys is that these coaching centers make money out of your failure. They might want you to succeed because they want you to be in their topper list, but they don't want majority of you to succeed because they are making money out of your failure. If you think that I am wrong, just tell me that if you join a coaching in 11th and 12th grade and then you are not able to clear the NEET examination and you go back to that coaching center, why do you have to pay again? These coaching centers make tons of money out of the repeaters batch that these guys make, and that is just one of the worst things that these guys do, make money out of your failure. Firstly, let me tell you what will happen when you guys join this coaching. They will start putting unnecessary pressure on you guys. From the first week itself, they will start taking tests, and then they will start segregating you guys into batches, these alpha batches, super alpha batches, topper batches. Why are the coaching centers doing this? Why are they segregating students? If everyone is giving the same amount of money, why is not everyone given the same facilities? How can you discriminate among your own students? You guys go ahead and you say that the children who score very good will go into the alpha batch, they will get the best teachers. Why is not every one of your teacher the best? How can you discriminate among your own students? And this creates unnecessary pressure in the minds of students from the first month itself. Because I have seen my friends being very sad about the fact that they were not selected to the premium batch. What the hell is going on within these coaching centers? Why is no one talking about it? Next, the teachers are so freaking bad. I am telling this from my personal experience. I had teachers. One teacher was just out of her graduation. Like, she was just what, 4 or 5 years older than me. She had zero teaching experience and she wanted to help us crack one of the toughest examination. I mean, she was a really bad teacher. Like, she had zero experience. How can you hire such people? There was another teacher, her pronunciation was so bad, we could not hear her, we could not understand what she was trying to say. It was not about the volume, it was about the accent. There was another teacher who was so freaking rude. The students were so afraid of him that we could not go ahead, we could not find the courage to ask one question twice, because then he would just keep screaming at us for the entire class. Who are thinking of joining coaching and they come from very premium private schools, you guys, if you guys still join the coaching, after watching this video, you guys will see the difference yourself. The teachers that we have in the private schools and the teachers that we have over there is just no comparison. The teachers there are so bad, and I have no idea how these coaching centers can afford to compromise the quality of teachers when all they have to do is sell education. When you are thinking of joining the coaching, you will find tons of people telling you not to join it. But still, most of you would join it. Those who are watching my videos, if 10 people are watching my video right now, I'm pretty sure 9 of them will still go ahead and join the coaching. Why? I will break down this why for you. Because I was one of those 9 people who are going to go ahead and join the coaching after tons of people tell them not to. And today I am a marketing student, so I exactly know what these coaching centers are doing. Start by decoding their advertisements. Firstly, they will make their advertisements so intense and so serious that it will simply imply that if you guys don't crack this examination, there is no life ahead of you. You will never be successful. This is just the end of the world. Stop doing it. Stop ruining the mental health of children. What these coaching centers don't understand is that they are playing with the mental health of children who are at a very vulnerable stage of their life. I know that they have to promote their business, they have to do this, unka bhi business hai, they also have to gain money and everything, but you guys don't understand how you are playing with the minds of such fragile and vulnerable children. The stage of 11th and 12th, when the child is 15, 16 and they are entering into toxic study culture and they have such high dreams, you guys are playing with their mind at that level. In most of the advertisements, these coaching centers will show you that there is a child who is studying at night and the teachers are supporting him. So these advertisements just support the toxic lifestyle culture. Sleeping late hours, not sleeping at all, not taking any rest. For them, it's just an advertisement which will help them gain students. But what they don't understand is that for an individual, I will speak from an individual perspective. If there is a child whose only dream is to become a doctor and they are thinking of joining your coaching, each and every pamphlet, each and every advertisement is their religion. They are watching this advertisement and they are thinking, oh my god, this person is studying at night. I also have to study at night. I just cannot sleep. Although we all know that they are actors, we watch so many movies by which we get inspired. If there is a great doctor in a movie, we want to become a doctor, not thinking about the fact that they are just actors. They are not doctors after all. Please, these coachings really need to understand that they have the lives of very fragile and vulnerable people in their hands. Next, they will appeal to you emotionally. Each and every advertisement will involve the parents. They will show you how your parents are sacrificing for you, how much money they are paying for you. If you don't be successful, what you will let your parents down. They will be so ashamed of you. They won't say anything, but still they will be sad and you will feel bad. Oh my god. This is not the end of the world. Stop playing with children's emotions. And this is all just marketing, guys. Please don't fall into this trap. Please don't. Your parents might be sad for a while, but nothing comes before yourself. Please don't keep anyone above you. Just be happy. And at the end, if your parents see you maybe earn what lesser money, but being happy, they would be really happy about it. They would be proud of you. There is this advertisement that I was watching in which they were showing such smart kids solving all these problems. So where are the average kids who still want to try to give NEET are supposed to go? They are just promoting the fact that only really smart right now should come to us. Why? Please stop discriminating between students. And another thing that comes is peer pressure. I have seen this since I was in the PCB section, and there were 40 kids and each one of us wanted to become a doctor, and 38 kids were going for coaching. So the rest too, who genuinely thought, who watched video like these and they were somewhat inclined towards the fact that maybe coaching is not the best idea, they had this peer pressure that what if these 38 people become the doctor and I don't? This is the peer pressure. This is the culture. That if the others are doing it, I also have to do it. Trust me, by the end of it, if you don't become a doctor, trust me, the rest 38 also won't. In my class, there were 40 kids. One of them is in a government college, and that too because of a quota. No one after joining each and every coaching that you can think of, online, offline, everything, then got into a government college. None. So these coaching centers start sending you messages, emails saying that we are taking this examination, we are taking that examination. If you don't pass that examination, you cannot come into the coaching. And trust me, they are just again playing with your mind by doing these things. They are taking this examination to play with your mind. How? Let me explain. So when you give an exam and then you get into a college, you will have value for that college. You will understand that I worked really hard for an examination and then I got into this college. But if you just go to a college and you tell them that I want to pursue this course, take me, and they take you, you will have zero respect for the college. And this is what these coaching centers are doing. Because at the end of it, you guys will see that whether you score a 5 percentile or a 95 percentile, these coaching centers will take you, because what these guys are after is money. That's it. You know what, guys? The harsh reality is that it's not only about the coaching centers. We cannot only go ahead and criticize the coaching centers. It's also about the culture. It's also about a society that believes that this examination is the end of the world. You know, everything that I'm saying, I don't have to prove any of it. Because each news that you see every day, that a certain child committed suicide because they did not get a good result in NEET, that this child died in between the examination, that every minute certain person is committing suicide in quota. All these news are there to prove my point. Guys, I am here to just make you believe that even if you don't pass this examination, even if you don't become a doctor, it's not the end of the world. Please be strong. There are so many people that you haven't met yet. There is a whole big world waiting for you out there. So please understand when I say that this examination is not the end of the world. Go ahead, give your best, work very hard, give your best. But if you don't succeed, please don't take any negative step. This is not the end of the world. Your destiny has something way better planned for you. This examination is not more important than your mental health, because at the end of the day, even if you become a doctor but you are miserable and your mental health is at the lowest, what's the point of all of this? You know, my friend who is in a government college, his mental health is at the peak. The only difference that I have seen between all the other people and who were preparing for NEET and did not get a government college, and my friend who did get a government college, is the mindset. He was always happy. That does not mean that he was not working hard. He was giving his best, but he was satisfied. He was happy. He knew that if this doesn't work out, something else will. And I think that mindset was the game changer. Because nothing is as big in the real world as it is in your head. Your mind should be your best friend, not your enemy. Just one advice that I want to give you guys is that if you get an option between online coachings and offline coachings, I would suggest that you guys go for online coaching, because at the end of the day, you need to self-study, because there is no teacher in the world that can go ahead and teach you something unless you do it yourself. Teachers are just there to give you assistance. You, at the end, you have to study yourself, and that's make all the difference, because that teacher is teaching the same thing to 30 people, but 30 of them get a different result. Why? Because at the end, it's up to you guys. So you guys need time for that. Lot of times what happens is that you guys go for school, you need results there, and then on top of that you guys join an offline coaching, and you guys are not robots. You need your rest, and there are only so many hours in the day, so there is no time left for self-study. There are back-to-back tests and you have no time to study for them. And there comes a time when you guys will start thinking that I did not study for this test. If I had studied, I would have scored very well. And this will become a vicious cycle, because you will never get the time to study. There will be no time for self-study between the coaching and the school. So if you guys get an option between online and offline coaching, I would definitely suggest that you guys go for online coaching. Forward, if you guys are thinking of joining a dummy school, I'm really against it, because going to school is not only about studies. It's about your personality development, it's about your socialization, it's about being vocal, it's about communication. You guys don't understand it because school is a part of your daily routine, but when you leave school, you realize how important it was for your mental health. How important it is for human beings to interact with other beings, otherwise you will go crazy. Humans are social beings. So 11th and 12th are very crucial years of your life, not only in terms of studies but also in terms of personality development. So I would really say that please do not go for a dummy school, because I don't think anyone can come here and tell me that they took dummy schooling and they don't regret their decision. I'm 200% sure that they are regretting it right now. So please don't make that mistake. Coming to my story, I am someone who was told by hundreds of people again and again to not join coaching. I was someone who wanted what she wanted, and you know guys, जिद अच्छी होती है पर हर चीज़ में नहीं, हर चीज़ में नहीं. Please see all the pros and cons of joining the coaching and then take a very finalized decision, because I was someone who was not even sure about becoming a doctor, and on top of that I joined coaching. So I remember the first day that I went for coaching, I fought with my parents, I fought with my sibling that no, 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 I want to join the coaching. And the first day I went there, I realized that what a big mistake I had made. The biggest mistake I had made. The first day I realized that, and there was no way out of this. Because coaching centers genuinely know that. That's why they take the fees of 2 years big in the beginning. Because if we could get a refund, I think 90% of the students would take a refund. Are just all about money, guys. Trust me, these centers are all about money, so don't come into their scam. So I could not get a refund now, even after going just for one day. So I had to do it. It messed with my mental health. I was someone who would go out during the break and not talk to anyone because I just kept regretting my decision that why am I here? Why am I here? What did I do with my life? How will I survive these 2 years? It was a really bad phase for me. I don't want any of you guys to go through the same feeling that I went through. That's why I'm here making this video. One very important thing that I want to tell you guys is that please choose a profession that aligns with the subjects that you like, and don't align your subjects with the profession that you want to choose. Explain this for you. So if you are a person who is not good in science and is good in arts but they want to become a doctor, I would suggest that take humanities and choose some other career. Because at the end of the day, it's the process that matters a lot more than the result. If you don't like the process of becoming a doctor, you will never become a good doctor. If you take humanities and you want to maybe become a psychologist, you will become the best psychologist because you love the process of becoming it. So don't align your subjects with the profession, align the profession with the subjects. Because I am someone who was really bad in science but was very good in humanities, but I wanted to become a doctor, so I took science, and big mistake, big mistake. I know this is a very controversial topic, but I had to speak about it. I had to go ahead and speak all the truths, all the experiences that I had, because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, and I really want this toxic culture that is going on among the students of India to change, because I have gone through this and it's the worst thing that people put themselves through. This is all for this video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.